Oh god, who's the description device?
I think either Cortera or I should take that. You want to do it?
Sure, why not? Dove Party Agent 1 time. Wait, hold on. Oh, it's not a radio thing. It's a scanner. Okay. Dove Party Agent 1952425. Sakazaki Yuuya. Retina scan confirmed. Beginning playback. Good morning, sir. Liv.
Oh, sorry. This was supposed to be me, actually.
That's fine, because clearly I'm the worst scanner ever. I really think One needs to perform maintenance on me or something.
Good morning, Mr. Sakazaki. This is the briefing for your next mission.
Morning?
We've detected restless movements from suspected Hawk Party agents at a St. Pigeonations Academy. Your task is to infiltrate under the guise of a student and investigate. As per standard procedures, the full details of your mission have been included in the dossier enclosed with this tape. Outside assistance will be minimal. However, Agent Leon is already in place at the Academy grounds under the guise of the school janitor, Mr. One. Establish contact with him as soon as possible. Good luck, Mr. Sakazaki. This tape will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
Auto-destruct device not detected. Proceed with proper manual disposal protocols.
Looks like the explosives budget got caught again, huh? Oh well, this sounds like it'll be an interesting mission.
You don't know
I would like to
that.
work for an agency with an explosives budget.
Oh, Team Hatoful presents something that I'm not aware of.
Uh-oh, what's this now?
It's a little cinematic I threw together. Just sit back
I know
and
what
watch.
this is. I know what
Is
it
this
is.
Pigeon Impossible?
No, Skyfall.
Oh god.
David N. as Iwamine Shuu.
This is actually really well done.
Yeah.
But and Zaku?
Shinor.
I've never heard that before, but it must be useful having a last name.
Well, it seemed kind of unfair with you guys having a last name and me not. Yeah, I dug up one of the
well done.
Hatoful spoof names I came up with a while back. It was either that or Birdcage of Solace.
I would have taken that one.
Academy lead physician Dr. Iwamine Shuu. Command suspect him of being an agent of the Hawk Party, a menace to the peace. If he acts suspiciously, oh, I doubt that, submit a chronological report.
Until then, keep reading this out loud so that everyone can hear these orders.
That's what the mission report in the dossier said, but... Excuse me, stranger, do you know anything about what this dossier is talking about?
Excuse me, Dr. Evil Murderous Scientist, could you please stop your cackling and tell me if you've seen any suspicious behavior around here recently?
Acting suspiciously is all he ever does.
Is this Gamma Ray's new album in the background?
As was the case with humans back when they ruled the Earth, politics are a way of life here in the year 2188. There are two wildly different political ideologies in the worlds of birds. One of those ideologies is the basis of the Hawk Party. This political force consists of radical diehards who believe humanity should be eliminated from society entirely. The suggested degree of this removal varies from bird to bird, ranging from expulsion from civilization to outright extermination. The other ideology serves as the philosophy of the Dove Party. Their more moderate faction aims for a peaceful end of hostilities with humanity and a mutually beneficial coexistence between birds and humans. This is why they invented Labor 9.
Oh.
And Ogo-san is of the Pudding Party.
Oko, please don't make the story any more complicated than it already is.
I did not make that part up, by the way.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Oko-san thinks there's an actual party going on. St. Pigeon Nations is a pacifist academy. Dr. Iwamine must be concealing himself for some reason. However...
How he conceals himself with his figure is the bigger mystery.
Despite how suspicious he acts every day, he never leaves any decisive evidence. What do I have to do to nab this bastard? Somebody get these corpses out of the way. I'm looking for clues. There isn't anything useful left in the trash bags either.
Yuuya!
Where did your head go?
What are you doing? Is your life so rough that you're forced to look through the garbage for food?
Kalante, I was just retrieving the fragments of my shining summer memories.
What? Your shine is in the trash bags.
Yes, I'm completely smooth.
What? Sakazaki was digging through the trash?
Am I
That's
supposed
right.
to be surprised?
That's right.
Oh, sorry.
Let's try this again. That's right. I thought maybe Yuuya might be having some trouble in life.
And why exactly would you bring this up with me? If that fool can't keep his affairs in order, then that is nobody's fault but his own.
How can you say that? Aristocrat or not, he's still your brother.
Get it? I have no time for this nonsense, Kalante. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have other matters to attend to. Wait, Sakazaki! You don't mind if I turn Cockney for a second, do you?
Whoa, you're actually starting a conversation with me? Must be serious. What's going on, brother?
Listen, go, you lout! And don't waste your breath thanking me about it! I'm only doing this because any hardships you'd be having would reflect poorly on the rest of the family!
What just happened?
What just happened is you got hit in the face with a sack full of fruit.
Oop.
Oh,
Birds Against Humanity.
all right, class. Settle down. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our final bird history lesson lecture. Before we start, let's take a brief recap of the events we've covered so far.
That's it!
Don't do that. Things...
Sorry.
Things began in 2068 with the outbreak of the H5N1 avian influenza strain, which Zach has just contracted, Sumatra influenza, which drove humanity to the verge of extinction. In 2070, the humans fought back by carrying out Operation Carneades, designing an artificial virus to wipe out the carriers of H5N1, in other words, birds. A year later, the virus lost its lethality as the surviving birds adapted to it, and it catalysed a phenomenal growth in their brains. It was at this point where the birds, having gained intelligence, began their counterattack.
Pooping on people.
In the latter half of the year 2071, incidents where birds carried out raids on humans happened one after another. This point in history was referred to by humans as Hitchcock's Winter.
Is that actually
Did not make that up.
Armed with little more than wood and matches, the birds seized more and more territory day by day. Eventually, they declared independence and sovereignty in the Philippines. It should be noted that at this point in time, it was primarily the birds in Southeast Asia, near where the H5N1 outbreak had begun, who were really active. In any case, with their declaration of rule and independence, the battle between birds and humans progressed at full speed. This war continued right up into the year 2100. Given its duration, it is known today as the 30 Years' War. During the 3 decades between the initial breakout and the signing of the truce agreement, the population of the human race fell by over 100 billion to just over 1.4 billion. However, only a few thousand humans died as a result of battle with birds. A vast majority of the fatalities were caused by the still present cases of Sumatra influenza in the surviving birds. Finally, in the year 2100, a truce was signed. In exchange for helping to find a cure for Sumatra influenza, the humans agreed to acknowledge the superiority of the birds.
By censoring everyone out.
As fine as it looked on the surface, however, the truth of the matter is that what was signed was an announcement of humanity's surrender. Sadly, for a while afterwards, some holdouts of humanity continued fighting, and skirmishes were still frequent. But by law, humans were isolated, and by promoting this segregation, it soon became pretty peaceful. And as a result of that, we were able to create this peaceful era. Of course, there are still occasional human acts of terrorism to this day, but if we can relax and live together peacefully, that would be nice.
The most profound statement in the history of war and peace.
Well, everybody, it's been an interesting semester. I hope you enjoyed this class. Take care on your way home. Class dismissed. Oh. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Head of the 1st Biology Division, Dr. Issa Soma. St. Pigeonation's Academy will open in 3 months. Your new post is at the affiliated medical treatment center within the school.
St. Pigeonations. I've heard it's a high school with a cooperative ideology.
The majority of the investors have ties to us. You should have no lack of freedom.
I see. Then there should be no shortage of research equipment.
As for your new residence and the compensation for your work.
Yes, they will do nicely. So long as I can continue with my research without hindrance, I don't have much interest in anything else, so please, send the documents later.
Your enthusiasm for your work is greatly appreciated. With your power, we will surely accomplish it. Our dearest wish. A truly peaceful world. And that's it.
Ah!
Well then.
Ah, hello everyone. What's going on in this thread?